Okay, good afternoon, good day to you. I'll be taking us through future trading. Now, this is Binance interface, and then before then, I'll give a brief definition of future trading. Future trading is a kind of trade, or it's a type of trade that uses leverage. The leverage we are talking about is the multiplicative factor of either your profit or your loss. In other words, if you are using a leverage of 5 and you are losing, your loss will be multiplied by 5. But if you are using the leverage of 5 and you are gaining, your profit will also be multiplied by 5. Now let's go through the interface of future. If you look at home, you see market, you see trade, you see future here. You click on it. When you click on it, it has taken me to the trade I'm currently on, trading on Dogecoin. And if you look just above or below Doge USDT appearing here, you see cross. You click on the drop down, you click on the drop down of the cross, you see cross and isolated. Now I want to explain the two terms to us now. Isolated means if I'm using 10 USDT to trade and I lose 100% of it, my 10 USDT will be liquidated, and that means it will be lost forever. But in cross, if I'm using 10 USDT to trade but I have extra amount in my wallet, my 10 USDT that I'm using to trade, by the time I'm running on a 100% loss, I will not be completely liquidated. I will be running on a 100% loss, but the remaining money in my wallet will act as backup to make me not to be liquidated, and I end up making profit in such a trade. But at the same time, if I'm having 10 USDT, if I'm using 10 USDT to trade and I have 20 USDT left in my wallet and I lose my money that I'm using to trade and still go and the loss still went beyond the money I'm using to trade to pass through the one that is in the wallet. Both the one I'm using to trade and the one I'm using and the one that is in the wallet. Okay, let me put an instance now. Assuming I have 20 USDT and then I'm using 10 USDT trade in cross margin. When by the time I reach 100% loss, the one I'm using to trade will have been at the point of liquidation, but because of the tail remaining, it will not be liquidated. But if I went further to lose another 100%, making it 20%, I will get completely liquidated. In other words, the one I'm using to trade and the one in the wallet, everything will be gone. But in isolated, you cannot lose beyond the money you are using to trade. That is just it. The both of them have advantages and disadvantages. But I use cross because I sometimes have to use my other balance to act as security to the one I'm using to trade. So I think that's all about cross and isolated. The next thing we'll be looking at now is the buy and the sell. Unlike in spot trading, when buy means you are entering a position and then sell mean you are leaving a position, that is not the case in future. In future trading, buy means you are entering a position expecting the coin to go up, and when the coin goes up, you make profit. While sell means you are entering a position expecting the coin to come down, and when the coin comes down, you make profit. When the coin goes up, you'll be losing rather than gaining. That is that for coin for buy and sell in future trading. If you click on this limit, you will see it's same as the one of spot trading. You have post only, you have list, market, stop limit, stop market, trailing stop loss. This is it. But I want to use the position below to explain all that. You don't need to go and be clicking there might be confusing to you. Where is written position here, I'll click it. I'll click on position, and then you see where it will take me to. It will take me to the trade I'm currently on, which is Dodge USDT perpetual. Now from what you are saying, it means I bought USDT and I'm on the profit of 6.42%. and the equivalent in USDT is 0.48, actually using a small amount of money. So they place written stop profit and loss here. When you click on it, you have you'll be able to manipulate it. It can perform trade tasks. It can take profit, it can take loss, and then it can take trailing stop loss. Now I will explain the trade terminology. Take profit means any price above the entry price. That means you are making profit, you are taking it. Then stop loss is price below your entry price. In this position at 0.5562. If I should put a price below it and it goes and touch it, that will be a stop loss. Then trailing stop loss. Trailing stop loss means when I'm on a profit already. And then I put a value in between my entry price and my mark price. Then I will be trailing the loss. In other words, profit, but it will still be loss because it went above that. So that is trailing stop loss. I will do a practical example briefly, and then we'll understand those three terminologies. In taking profit, our entry price here is 0.352562, and then our mark price is 0.359430. If I should put a value above this mark price, now if I should put a value above the mark price, it will act as take profit. For example, now I'm putting 0.4. 0.4 is it will be profit, and you can see it displayed here at estimated PNL below here as 303 USDT because it's acting as take profit. Okay, now if I should put a price below the entry price and put in 0.2, okay, it becomes a stop loss. I'll be losing 9.76 USDT because it's below the entry price. But now in between there are still values between entry price and mark price, and we can see it here. We can put a price in between entry price and mark price. It will not completely be a loss and it will not completely be a profit, so we call it trailing stop loss because we're actually making profit, but the profit is not the profit you were making before. So if I decide to put 0.35 0.354, you can see that 0.354 is above the entry price but below the current price. So if peradventure the mark price comes down and touch this 0.354, I'll be trailing my I'll be trailing my loss. In other words, I'll be reducing the profit instead of gaining. Yes, a risk management system. If the price is going up and you are scared that it might come down and come below your entry price, you can just set a price above your entry price so that you know that no matter the condition, you are no longer going to lose. This is how to maximize, or this is how to manage your trade or your position. I think that is all for future trading. Below in the description of this video you will see a link. You can use it and it will assist you in opening a future account and you start trading. The link will also make you to have some percentage out of the profit you make too. So you can just click on the link and open a future trade, and if you have questions you can ask it in the comment section, and I will find time to answer all the questions that will be asked below that is in the comment section. And I wish you well in your future trading. I pray that nobody will undergo liquidation. Liquidation is actually a very bad thing. So use this is not gambling, this is trading. So avoid using too much leverage. Don't go and use leverage of 10. Don't go and use leverage of 20. Don't go and use leverage of 100. Use your position. Use leverage of 3 or 4 or 5. It's okay. Leverage of 7 is manageable, but don't go and use a leverage that is as if you are gambling. So you should trade it like a trade, not like a gamble, and you come out to make a lot of profit. And that is it for the lesson. Hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.